I remember having this excitement to finally start travelling after all this time on what felt like a limitless open road.
Morning everyone, it's about 6:15 AM at the moment and we're just packing up everything, all of our last bits to get in the van before we head off, and then we're heading to Wave Rock, which is our first stop on the way to Esperance. Really excited, just getting all of our stuff ready now.
You need to stop straight away to get fuel.
I will, yeah, my fuel light's on.
Well, I'll just follow you and then you just go wherever you want. And
Yeah.
Mic check. Is it working? It's not on.
So this awesome natural structure behind me is Wave Rock, and it's actually got nothing to do with the ocean. It is caused by erosion from fresh water nearby. But yeah, it's really cool. Really unique thing to see in the middle of nowhere. One of those tourist spots that you've got to check out. I've just been getting some really cool drone footage and photos, and now we're going to head on to Esperance so we can set up camp for the night.
It won't charge more.
Yeah, I know, it kind of confused me.
So we've now been driving for about 8 hours. It's been a long day to get there, but we're just coming into Esperance now.
We are 118, we're over there. So we just go up and...
This is a great tent for a hobbit.
That's cozy.
I'll do a little bow for you. Do you want to hang on, do you want to put the leg, do you want to fold that leg out?
So it's been a really successful day. It took us about 8-9 hours to drive here to Esperance, which is our first overnight stop. I mean, we're exhausted, but we're full of food now, ready to relax. We've got all of the tent and everything set up. It feels good to be here. So looking forward to the rest of the week. And yeah, it's been a good day, a successful day.
Good
morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, it came up saying compass error, didn't it, or something?
Yeah.
Fuck, that was so scary. I just saw it just fly off and I was like, that is not coming back. I thought it was just going out to the ocean. Yeah.
So today is a new day. It's our first day in Esperance. It is an absolutely gorgeous day. We've just woken up from having a really, really good sleep in our camper van. It was actually surprisingly comfortable. Got that morning coffee to start us off, and we're going to go and explore Cape Le Grand today, which is the national park in Esperance. It's home to the famous Lucky Bay, which is one of the beautiful beaches down here in the south, and hopefully we're going to see some kangaroos. So it's going to be a really good day. So what an incredible place Cape de Grande is. It is so beautiful here. Unfortunately, we haven't seen any kangaroos, but we're currently on Lucky Bay and it's just stunning to look at. The ocean is crystal clear cyan blue, the sand is pearl white, and it mixes together and it just creates this beautiful scene in front of you. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is my favourite place in Australia so far. This beach is just incredible, absolutely incredible. So hopefully for the rest of the week we're gonna see some more incredible stuff. But Cape de Grande, you've been awesome. I think we're just coming into Stirling Ranges National Park now. Hello, Mr. Rook. Hey. Hello. We are once again setting up in the dark. So we just arrived at Stirling Ranges National Park. We're just setting up camp for the night. Tomorrow morning we're actually going to go into the ranges and we're going to be climbing Bluff Knoll, which is the highest point in the mountains. It's about a 4-hour return, but the views up there look incredible. So we need to get a really early night's sleep, chilled night tonight, and then up early tomorrow. So today is day 4 of our trip through the southwest of Australia, and as promised today we're going to be climbing Bluff Knoll, which is the highest point in the Stirling Ranges National Park. It is overcast today, but hopefully the views are going to be incredible from the top, so let's get going. We have just reached the summit and the views really haven't disappointed. It is gorgeous up here. It's a shame that it's overcast because you'd be able to see so much further, but yeah, really gorgeous. And we're going to chill here for a little bit and have some lunch, take the drones up and get some really cool cinematic shots of the mountains because it's not actually that windy. The wind has calmed down a little bit now, and then we're going to head back down again and we're heading to Albany this afternoon, which is our next stop the next couple of days. But yeah, so far it's been an awesome day, and Bluff Knoll really has not disappointed in the slightest. So it is now day 5 of our trip through the southwest, and for the next couple of nights we're staying in Albany. Today we've come to Denmark for the day, and I know what you're thinking, we haven't hopped on a plane and gone over to Europe. Denmark is a small town just west of Albany, known for its serenity and its beautiful coastline. Checking out a place called Elephant Rocks and Green Pool today. I do think we've got a storm coming through, so it might rain soon, but hopefully not.
This is where you wanted to go, isn't
Yes,
it?
no, it's okay, but why did you go here before?
Oh, to come and eat cheese.
So day 5 was a bit of a write-off. The weather turned sour very quickly yesterday and we didn't get to go to any of the national parks or get to do any of the stuff that we wanted to do. So in the end we just ended up chilling for the rest of the evening. But today is a new day. The weather looks like it's clearing up. It's starting to get a lot more sunny now. And we've begun the journey to our next stop, which is Pemberton. And we're going to be camping there overnight. We've just made a quick stop to the Valley of the Giants, which is just outside of Albany. This beautiful, beautiful walk with all of these huge tingle trees populating the area. And we got to go on a big sky walk to go through the trees. It's just really awesome. We've just finished that walk now, so we're going to get back in the cars and head off to Pemberton. How are you getting on back there?
Fine.
Not struggling?
No.
Because we are a little bit.
Do you know what worries me most? We've just gone all this way downhill, which means we're going to have to go uphill again.
We're currently a little bit lost. Just a little bit.
Stop. Needs to be a taxi.
So last night was awesome. It was such a great evening. We had those real campsite vibes going. We had a fire, we had the marshmallows around it, we had a barbecue. The whole evening was just fantastic. And what a beautiful place to camp as well. When we woke up this morning, the sun was pouring through these really tall trees. Yeah, it was just wicked. Such a great night. We did have a bit of a rush morning getting to our next stop, which is Margaret River, which is where we currently are now. This place behind me is where we're staying. Wait till I show you inside. It looks incredible. For anyone who doesn't know, Margaret River is renowned for its wines. It's like wine country of WA, basically. So tomorrow we're going to go check out some wineries. There are some great photography spots around here too. The next couple of days are just going to be incredible. Here's to the end of the trip, and Margaret River, I hope you live up to your expectations. So we actually ended up spending our day hopping around between some of the breweries, the distilleries, the wineries, the chocolate factories, the cheese factories, and an animal farm. That's how we spent our first day in Margaret River. Tomorrow morning I'm getting up super early to head out to Sugarloaf Rock. It's about an hour's drive from here. It's supposed to be an incredible spot for landscape photos. So I'm going to get up for sunrise, which is about 5 a.m. And head out, and hopefully we're going to get some really incredible shots. I better go get a good night's sleep. I'll see you guys in the morning. So it is currently 5:46 a.m. and I'm just heading out to Sugarloaf Rock now. Hopefully the sunrise is going to be really nice and we're going to get a really nice glow on the side of the rock, and we're going to get some really great landscape photos. So let's get going. Oh, the sky's starting to look nice already. So I've just arrived at Sugarloaf Rock. It was actually kind of daunting driving down the road towards it in the national park. I could see it over the horizon and it's actually huge. It kind of looks like you're driving straight towards it, which is kind of cool. It's still dark, the sun hasn't risen yet, so I'm going to go and find a spot now for some good landscape shots. Hopefully when the sun rises it will shine this really bright orange light on the rock and it will look really beautiful. Let's hope it's going to look like that. So I've never actually been here before. So this is going to be interesting because I don't actually know how to get down to the water. So I'm going to have to try and find a spot and find a way down, and hopefully I'll be able to locate a good spot for some photos right up close to the water's edge so I can get all of the rocks in the foreground too.
Yeah, it is. That's the rock there.
I absolutely love mornings like these, where you wake up really early, you drive for a while, you get to your spot, you find where you want to take your photo, and then bam, you get it. You get that perfect shot that you've been looking for. I did encounter a few issues while I was trying to take it. For example, I wanted to take some landscape photos in portrait mode, but my tripod really struggles with it. So it struggles with the weight of my lens, and it kind of tilts down slightly as I'm taking the photo, so they came out quite blurry. So I had to balance that by bumping up my shutter speed, which meant that my long exposure of the water wasn't as smooth as I wanted it to be. I also had issues with focusing when I put my neutral density filters on the end of my lens. Because it had gone so dark and there wasn't that much light, it was really finding it hard to focus on anything. And doing manual focus for it as well is difficult because you can't see what you're doing. But I managed to get the shot. I managed to get it, and I managed to get a few. The other mistake that I made was that I thought that the light was over. I thought, okay, the sun has risen, there's not going to be any more light glowing on the side of the rock. I come up to dry land to get some footage with my drone, and then bam, there comes the sun. And it's glowing right on the top of the rock, and it looks so nice. And I've moved from my spot and I've lost my composition, so I had to quickly run back, find a different spot, and then retake the photo again. So I've now actually got 2 sets of Sugarloaf Rock photos with different lighting, which is kind of cool. So while I'm here, I just want to quickly talk about some issues that I've been having recently in regards to going out and taking photos and the stress that comes with it sometimes. So my drone has broken twice in the space of a week. Firstly, the drone landed in fresh water and I had to replace it with a new one. And then when I did get my new one, the controller broke. So I'm now looking to get a new controller. Landscape photography in general comes with all kinds of stress. I love taking portraits and I love taking landscapes. I love taking photos of people. Taking portraits is difficult. You have to know how to interact with people. You have to know how to pose people. There's loads of elements to it. Landscape photography, I think, is just as stressful as portrait photography. Things don't always go your way with landscape photography. You can turn up to a spot and think you're going to get the photo that you want to get, and it just doesn't go your way. The weather might change, the light might not be right, there might be other people there and they've already stolen your spot. There's so many things that can go wrong. Take this morning, for example. I was really stressed out that the water was going to hit my camera. I didn't want any more of my stuff to break. It was getting closer and closer to the waves. That's when I decided to come up to dry land. So, you know, that my heart is kind of beating still while I'm getting that photo. I'm still kind of like, oh, what's going to happen? Luckily nothing did, but it is definitely worth that reward. It's the serenity that comes with it as well, I suppose. I really enjoy going home and getting on my computer and editing a landscape photo, remembering the memories that I had from that place just by being there. There's definitely an element of joy in doing that.
The southwest coast reminded me a lot of home. The coastline, the trees, the rolling green luscious hills, it was very reminiscent of where I live in England. I'll never forget what it was like to travel this disregarded corner of Australia, and I'm yet to see anything like it.